So I forgot to make the video while I entered the trade, but I'm on a trade right now. This is the progress of the trade, and it's still the same exact strategy. But I want to quickly say a few things. Right, let's just first go to trading view about passing prop firms. Remember at the start of the week, on Monday to be exact, I took a trade that ended in profit. Basically, the trade hits take profit, give me a 1 to 3. Naturally, by the way, this is the trade. First of all, I can expect that we do something like this. Like at the moment, it's Friday, so I'm aiming for a 1 to 2 instead of a 1 to 3, which is perfectly fine. So honestly, I just expect us to bearishly, aggressively take out this low or hit TP. But this alert is set here because once you hit that target, it means we are running on 1 to 1. I will just modify my stop loss to entry. And that's what I'm expecting for the trade. So I can expect maybe something like this: one last push, one last retracement, and then price moves to the upside. But I was talking about passing a prop firm because I have different clients that I actually pass the account for, and they trade with me basically, right? And you know one thing that I always struggle with, not struggle with, is having to explain to them sometimes why sometimes it's just best to take some trades and not take some trades. But if you're trying to pass a prop firm, right? We took our first trade on Monday. It was a win trade. Naturally, for the next 4 days, I wouldn't trade until the next week because I always want to come out with every single week profitable, you know. But I'm trying to pass a prop firm. So it means I have to walk through the entire week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No matter what the weeks bring, I'm taking it like that. So the first trade win, second trade loss, which was on Wednesday, third trade was a loss, and then on Friday I'm having a trade on Friday. But you see, 3 minus 2 remain 1. Now with Friday, if this trade is stop loss, it would mean as though we didn't even trade through the week because we would end the week with a break even where we literally started off on Monday. But to me, it's still worth the risk because thinking about it, it's just a matter of saying to yourself, what is better, break even or taking a trade with the potential of actually making more because of the fact we are passing a prop firm? If now get me, if it was my personal account I was trading, like my personal guy, I stopped trading on Monday immediately I got my first 1 to 3. But because it's a prop, you have to just continue to trade because you know the system has an edge. I guess that's what one of my clients, I didn't try to explain to him. I just told him, listen, man, we're going to start continue trading on Monday. Then I took the trade, but I didn't send the setup to him. He knows the setup, but I just told him that I'm not going to take a trade. But it's just one of those things. Anyways, if this trade hits stop loss, it just means that I didn't trade throughout the week, which is fine with me. But if the trade hits TP, I'm going to be up of overall of 1 to 3, which is exactly what I was on Monday. So it is a whole thing because last week, 2 win trade, 1 loss. You see, so there are times when the week would actually give you better opportunities, better trade opportunities, more wins, and trying to pass the ball from, you don't want to miss out on any of those potential wins. The faster you pass your profile, the faster you get to conservatively risk on the live account and still make money either ways. So it's just a whole roller coaster. But I hope this video helps, and I'm going to update you. The next time I'm going to be updating this video is going to be either the trade hitting stop loss or just hitting break even, which I will modify. Then the next one will probably be TP, but keep you updated. Anyways, so I just looked through GBP card again, and I saw that we had an entry. You know, Euro USD, I really prefer to always enter trades one at a time. Like I don't like entering more than one trade at a time. But GBP card and Euro USD are completely different pairs. And I trade GBP card, GBP USD, and Euro USD at the same time. So obviously this is how the account is looking. GBP card just going straight into drawdown. Euro USD refuse to use 1:1 so I can modify. So but the both trades are on, right? Just 2 trades. When this trade hits, I would get a 1:4. That's the aim for the trade, anyways. So GBP card is on minus 50% drawdown. of more than 50% right now, and Euro USD is on, I don't know, 0.5% in profit and it's retracing. I hope that this trade does not give me -2 again. -2, that'll be $100 back setback basically. And everything is just the strategy works. I'm gonna hold till TP or stop loss. In this case, stop loss. Painful, painful. But I hope USD gives me what I want. Anyways, this is basically what's my camera. An update on trade. I'll see you in the next one, but I really hope that the next time I update this thing, there's it's a win trade, honestly. So update on the trade as it is. Uh, let's just go to trading view. Two trades on GBP card and Euro USD, both two different types of pair. Let's look at GBP card. I don't even know the update on this trade. Okay, GBP card is basically on at the entry, while Euro USD has hit 1:1 and I've modified, so I can no longer take a loss on this trade. That's good to know. So I'm only worried about GBP card right now, and I'm just gonna set an alarm for Euro USD eating TP. That way I can move over and then it seems like price is really close to that area. But GBP card literally almost was close to I think very very close to SL. You can see probably one pips close to SL. Probably one pip away from SL and didn't take us out. It's crazy. But this is how the account is looking at the moment. I think I saw around $70. Okay, 60 something dollars. So Euro USD running 1:1 and then GBP card running at entry basically. I don't like the spread on GBP card. We're really close to the stop loss. And at least now I can no longer take a trade. I can no longer take a loss on Euro USD. So the worst that can happen now is GBP card hitting stop loss, and that's a 1:2. That's -1 for today. Then maybe Euro USD hit TP and we are up just 1% for the week, maybe 2% for the week overall. But I hope both of them hit TP honestly, so that it's 5% up for the week. That's not really bad. But I'll update you guys on the both of the trade. The next time I update is either GBP card has already started moving on 1:1, then I modify, or Euro USD has hit TP, or both of them have hit TP. Just this video is going to be a bit longer than usual. That's what I'm saying. So what I noticed with GBP card is GBP card from where I was supposed to enter, I would have been taken out in loss. But I was fortunate to enter at a very good price, which didn't take me out. So I said to myself, I think market has just given me a second chance, and then I closed the trade. So here's the idea of what I'm trying to explain. Right, initially, that's where I entered, where the price is. But I should have entered at this point. If I have to be honest with myself, that's where I should have entered. And if you look carefully, if I'd entered there where I was supposed to enter, I would have been taken out of this trade. Right, I would have been taken out of this trade. So, but I entered at this point and I was almost, because I entered really late. I saw the setup late and I entered late. I was almost taken out by one pip. So I closed the trade, and obviously you can see here, I looked at the chart. I was like, okay, let me check. So this is the trade. I closed on break even $0.33, but Euro US is still in 1%, and if this one does not hit TP, I mean Euro USD now, it will be fine because I already broken even on the trade. I'm already break even on the trade. So it's a whole thing, but I guess the understanding that helps you to keep your risk management in check, as long as that's fine. So I'm just gonna hold Euro USD till TP, and if it doesn't hit TP, it will be as though we didn't take a trade at all on Friday, I will close the entire week on uh plus 1% in profits. So that's the update. Very close to TP. Come on, come on, come on. TP, 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 TP. Come on, man. One more push. Oh, shit. As well, TP. Oh, he hit TP already. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I think the trade is off. History on the account. $100. Straight and easy. It's done, boys. See, you see? This is an example of why I say I never close my trades in prematurely. I just never, no matter how close the price is to my TP, I would leave it. Like even if it reverse, bro, at that point I would have modified to 1:1. My SL, I mean. But you guys, if you close your trade prematurely, it will affect your next trade and your next trade because your mind is gonna be like, I closed my last trade in profit. It's the whole thing on guy. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. We ended this week with plus 3 minus 1 minus 1 plus 2, so plus 3% basically. Tell me, boys.